this is part 2 of our season 3 series. I think it was, yeah, it was season 3. Okay. I honestly don't remember what we were doing last video. I just got done streaming some Save Decay too. And yeah, I just decided I would pick up with some. We got 80 meat. Wait, I think we held a bear. Yeah. Did we kill the bear? Anyhow, we're gonna dump it in the food storage because I don't feel like cooking that up right now. Honestly, I don't know what we're doing in this episode. We're just doing what we do. Random stuff. We'll keep the berries on us. They give us more thirst than anything. Not a bad thing. We did go into summer the last episode, I'm pretty sure. And I don't know, do we have anything new to build? That's the real question. Doesn't seem like we have any. I mean, we can build a fishing hut. Herbalist. Who knows we get our farming on? We don't have really much to grow. Can't do any of this right now. We can get the smith and the kitchen. I don't know where I want those yet. Because none of this is staying right here. We're having our buildings over there on the map. We're having our buildings over residential over here. Farming. I don't remember. We're gonna have our animals here. This little island. They'll get their own. We might do farming up here. We have this big open space to just do whatever with, so we will get it done. There's also a cave across the way. I don't remember. Honestly, we can try to get that herbalist hut going. So we can get that herbalist hut, we can start making some health potions. But where would I want it? So this is gonna be like village center. These aren't gonna be here. At least the resource storage might stay there, but it'll get upgraded. The rest probably won't stay there. Maybe I'll build one of the. Wait, what time is it? I'm gonna go to sleep in the game. That way we can get everyone working again. I might build herbalist hut over here because I do eventually want to build like some of the stuff into the houses, not like in them, but like have like a wood cutter, you know, hunting lodge next to the respective ones. I sleep in this house. No one lives in this one, so we going to sleep. This is the next day. Wait, I did have a few houses over here because I did want to possibly do like a well in that one in the middle, and then a well in that one, and then maybe like a campfire and some chairs, and then there'll be like 8 houses lined up, and there'll be like neighbors, or 4 have a well, and somewhere over here have it cut off where it'll be just the 4 neighbors by themselves. I do need the builder's hammer though. Like how these houses are set up, I might have them blocked off where there's fencing, and they will be neighbors, but they'll have their own property. I'm gonna give them pretty big backyards, not like super big, and then, you know, little front yards, pathways. They'll have some side yard. Either way, they'll have some stuff going. And I do follow I think I said this, but I follow a medieval dynasty group on Facebook, and I've seen a lot of builds and stuff like that and ideas. Can't believe those gloves cost 1,000. I'm gonna get a bronze hammer out just because it lasts longer. This is my bronze hammer. Eventually it's like an iron. But for now, we'll see what we need. We'll come back. And I'll probably end up putting it over here. I like the trees. I'm not gonna cut down a crap ton of trees. But enough. That way, you know. I wanted to get a herbalist hut built into someone's. Maybe since there's like, I'm not gonna go any further this way. Like, see where this stuff is right here? This is like clay, so I'll build around it. And I might have some animals over here too. And then like this big area. Cause I like the thought of clay being put in with it all. Just cause I think animals roll around in clay sometimes. And it cools them down. So it works out. You just have little bridges for animals over here. Maybe have the horses over here, all the animals over here, maybe pigs over here, I don't know. Or just leave it clay, and then I'll cut it off, and then we'll have houses going down here, just like these ones, up here, going down, stuff like that. So I think I was just gonna put a herbalist hut, maybe next to this house, give them their own little, okay. And then maybe, ooh, I did see, one of the towns, a hut had its own little garden going. So we do this. Let's say they have a tree. We do this. And we put like a little fence. And then we pretend like they have their own little garden going. Do we have fencing unlocked? I like the thought of the low one. The low wattle fence. So if that's right there, we'll probably maybe bring this out right here. Bring this out, come this way. Try to straighten this out. I want it to be relatively big. And maybe line it up with right here. Have a quote-unquote little garden going since it is a herbalist. And then they'll have like, I'll squaring up with the fence. Break this one, and they'll have a little pathway down to the water. I don't know, to do whatever they need. And maybe have like a little, ooh, I want a little willow here now. Now I'm just getting ahead of myself. I want them to have a little well underneath the tree, maybe. I mean, do they need a well when they have a little river there? No. You can quote them. Maybe I'll do a little pathway instead. I'll do this. And then, like, they'll be able to come out here. Get some water. I'll eventually place some like cosmetic stuff around and stuff like that. The whole place is eventually gonna get fenced in too, so we don't have to worry about any, I don't know, if bandits attack or if any outsider type thing is going. But I do want to get this herbalist hut built if I can right now. I want to build up some health potions. Pretty sure I'm gonna need clay vials. No, I'm gonna need. Come here. Come here. Actually, I'm probably gonna need those. Collect the sticks. herb. Broadleaf herbs. Oh, I didn't eat it. Oh, production. Oh, that's a skill. Okay. What we got? I'm not gonna worry about that. So we're gonna need logs, sticks, and logs, sticks, and straw. We could gather the straw. So how you doing? Actually, shove those in there. Might as well. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna take out much of these stumps. I might take a fair amount of them out. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. All I know is I'm just chilling, having fun, taking my time with this game. Nope, this one. Okay. Do you have some logs going? Don't remember how much we're gonna need. So I'm gonna say maybe 30. And then the sticks. I know we're a little slow, but that's fine. If we have any extra logs, we can put them into these buildings. Sticks, we'll just have to carry on us. Or shove in one of their little chests and remember they're there. I think I need, what, logs for these? Yeah, I'll finish those. Maybe this episode, next episode. We have some time before we need to get those built because currently we only have like 4. I need to cool down. What do we have equipped that's do you have a dye slot in those? Those are cool. Maybe it's because we're running our way down. I have no idea. Or with the extra sticks we could put into those little garden things. The little thing that I forget the name of. Okay. I won't have much extra sticks left though.
Whew, I'm balling.
Bro, be quiet. I know what you are. Building the house. It's not a house. Say, my cousin, we share a room, should be here around 3 or 5. So that should, in theory, be the only time I get an interruption. Unless my grandma comes in here questioning why I'm alive. No, I'm just kidding. She doesn't do that. She doesn't question why I'm alive. I do. Anywho. What's our weight limit at?
I'm roasting out here.
Roasting out here. The hat should help. Heat. What you want me to do? Take off your clothes? Feel better. The heat doesn't seem to be any better or worse. Yeah, sucks to be you, bro. Okay. Anyway. Alright. Sweet homes to get this house semi-built. Yeah, we just need planks in this one for the most part. Probably missing a few logs after this. Come on. Got that in right. Yup. Get the singles done. Oh, okay. So we're gonna need 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then plus those. Alright. It's not roasted anymore if that counts. see that right there. Pretty sure that's a buffalo. I'm pretty sure it's
Damn,
buffalo
it's
state.
hot.
Yeah, I know you said that. Pretty sure they attack if they get too close, so I'm not gonna kill them. I'll eventually have to kill them. Or I can fence them off. I don't think they'll attack my villagers, but they'll attack me. So. I don't want to have to kill them, but if I fence them off, in theory, that means they shouldn't be able to attack me.
What a scorcher.
At least I can chill in the water. You move a little, you get hot. You move a little, you okay. I don't know what you want from me. I think 40 should be enough. You need to cool down. I'm in the shade. What you want? Okay. Yes. This would be enough. Oh, yeah. Definitely. Forgot there was only just the one. I'm gonna stand in the middle. Close to the door. Because you never know if something's gonna pop up like a chest or that. Okay. How much does it cost to make or take to make the healing? Plantain, dandelions. So cheaper wise, I'm gonna unlock this one. Potion of healing. Wooden vial. I don't think I can make the clay one right now. I think I can make the wooden one. Instant cure. I don't even know if I can make that. Anyhow, we're gonna need some dandelions, buckets of water. I'm sorry. Buckets of water, dandelions, plantain, broadleaves, and wooden vials. We'll unlock that. Should we be able to? Does that cost a whole bucket of water?
I'm bowling.
Girl. Such a face. I need to know if I can make these wooden vials. Eventually I'll be able to upgrade to level 2. What's up? How you doing, my dude?
Have you ever done any quest for the king?
I don't know. I don't pay attention. Wooden vials. Okay, we're gonna make 50 of them. Might as well.
Another day, another splinter.
Another day, another splinter. Sounds legit, man. Over here telling us how much he loves the smell of wood. Complaining about splinters. I should have been in third person when I did this. I'd be able to look around. And I think I needed buckets. That's not a bucket, that's a lantern. Bucket.
Na 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 na.
I'll just get some of these going. water in them. I guess the well makes it easier to gather water. And then we're gonna need some dandelions. I don't know how much water it takes. Hopefully it's because it's a 10 per thing. I might just fill up the 5 I have. Oh, another one on me. No. Okay. And then dandelions. Oh, I'm gonna need these. Might as well collect them since they're here. Can you just stop complaining so much? You let any privilege go to your head. There are a lot of these. That's good. I think that's chicory. Yep. You can tell like with the outlining of them sometimes.
Damn, it's hot.
Hey, quick cousin. That's what we tell my cousin all the time. She doesn't really cuss much, and then she started randomly cussing a lot. I'm just like, girl, stop. Alright. Like 175, and then look for daisies.
What a scorcher.
Okay, we're gonna head back here. The reason I can walk in this mode forever, not daisies, dandelions, is because I have the skill to where I can do this without causing me any stamina, which is amazing. I didn't realize how much broadleaves I had by me. You never realize until you're not looking for them. I'm looking for dandelions. Or was it daisies? I think it was dandelions. But it could be daisies. I'm gonna click them just in case. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I knew so with the D. Just can't remember which one. Kinda like the little sound effects it has in this mode. I'm also gonna build up that fencing. Can you stop whining so much? You're irritating me, bro. Okay. Let's see. Healing? Okay, dandelions. Bucket of water. Okay, so it is the whole 10 per thing because that's how it should be. Yay, we got a healing potion. The fact that it only costs 14. Back in these times, potions should have cost way more. We don't have poppy seeds. Oh, temperature? No. Suck it up, buttercup. Ew, camouflage. Possibilities, what? Oh, I think this, like, lets you stat your points. Oh, this is where you make the dyes, okay. Onion. Berry, oh, that makes sense. Okay. Clays for red, green. Takes the blue dye, the yellow, as it should. Black dye, spruce bark, iron ore, dang. Colorizer, type of dyeing component. I don't know what that does. Looks pretty cool. Okay, it was the dandelions. If we gonna go take on those bears or buffalo eventually, we gonna need some health potions. But all I can find
Damn, it's
crop
hot.
leaves. Shut your face. She does whine. Say something else. Start singing or something. I don't know. Click the betties. Wait, I wanted to see if I can get most of this fence going. Should be able to get maybe half of it done. Yay. And maybe I'll
The
eventually be able
heat
to,
is unbearable.
okay. Maybe eventually I'll be able to put like little torches. I like the thought of doing the little fences for this stuff. But I need to figure out what I'm gonna do about the whole quote unquote plants in it. Like that'd be being able to plant like the herbs would be nice. But I don't. But I will find out by using my good friend Google. We get along. Linen heather. Okay, seems like we'll need about 5 more. Should be able to get them from here. Okay, and one more stick on the ground.
Whew, I'm bowling.
Bowling. Bowling. Yay! We got a little fence that we can walk over. But like I said, I'd like to get like, I think I said, I'd like to get lighting. Maybe these standing torches. And those cost lantern and fabric. Okay. Maybe a scarecrow. Those cost that too. Well, dang. I don't know. That'd be cool if these were all interactive. Like I'm pretty sure this will keep birds away. This you can make in the snow. Like being able to actually hit these, putting stuff on these, using this, using these. Pretty sure this is for birds. And then being able to use a cart would be nice too. I don't know if that's a thing in this game. It would be cool. I know we don't need the daisies. But
The heat is unbearable.
I do want to find out one thing. I'll do this so I can see them. No, this one. Field. That's crooked. I thought maybe if we can get little field thing, maybe it would clear it out of all this extra stuff. Maybe I can try. Okay. I don't think I like that though. No. I always put the little roads in it. As quote unquote ones. But I don't think there is a decorative option for those. Or anything I can think of using to make it happen. Could always put the planters
I'm
in.
roasting out here.
Shut up, Mal. Talk too much. I talk too much sometimes. But I think planters would probably work good. This is the compost bin I was talking about, I think, in the last part. Provides aesthetic value.
Whew, I'm bowling.
But yeah, maybe putting little pots and then the little streets in between them or something like that would give it that. Do that. Bring this up right here. Then once we finish that, it'll work out. Okay, time in game is time to go to bed. In this house because no one knows that. Okay, well, that's gonna end it for this episode. This was Medieval Dynasty Part 22, and if you want to see more videos, make sure to consider giving it a thumbs up, consider hitting that subscribe button, and let me know what you think, and I'll see you for the next part. Thank you everyone for watching. I'll see you later. Goodbye.